Hi guys, this is Aurelie Najm from Glasgow, live from ACR 2025 in Chicago. I am having a great time. I'm super excited. I was just hanging out in the poster area and it was just really cool to see all of these physical paper posters back again after this kind of digital era where we had to push buttons and screens and all that stuff. So it was just really nice. And as I was just walking there, I came across this really cool abstract. It's 0189. And it was looking at our practice, which there's not that many scientific work looking at what rheumatologists do. And it was about AI, and it's a very popular topic, but it was looking particularly about AI scribes. And I don't know if you've implemented that in your practice or not, but certainly this is something I've been looking into. I personally don't really like it, and this is how it was so surprising for me to see that in this study from UCSF, they implemented AI scribe for their ambulatory clinics. So it was across many specialties, and they looked for 6 months across 2,500 physicians that are conducting clinics in these hospitals, and they offered every physician the possibility to use AI scribe. So first of all, the intake. So I was actually not that surprised to see that intake wasn't massive. It was like 37% overall, and rheumatologists were not much higher than that. It was like 40%. So it was really the 10th adoption rate across internal medicine specialties. So until then, nothing really surprising. However, it turns out that rheumatologists seem to love it. The retention rate over the many months was 100%. So whoever adopted it kept it. And also they just were using it more often in about 80% of the case all the time compared to any other specialty. And the percentage of high utilizers across rheumatologists was about 80%. And what's even more interesting, because I was curious to understand why it was so popular, it was not even saving that much time, because the time saved on average per day for electronic health records related activity was 1 minute. So really clearly not much. So I had quite a few conversations with the presenter, the person who was presenting and we were both quite curious about why rheumatologists would like it so much. Certainly we know that in rheumatology there's a lot of conversation around, PROs and all that. And so I think it's definitely a plus that it can be captured in real time by AI scribes, but also I would be quite interested to know why in particular rheumatologists like it so much. So they are now conducting focus groups, so hopefully we're going to hear the answer to that next year. I would be super interested to know what your practice is, if this is something you've already implemented or if you don't like it. But yeah, this was certainly quite a bit of a surprise for me. I suggest that you tune on Rhumna for more content and follow me on Twitter at Aurelie Najm. See you guys around.